This is a formal general call to all men, women, and youth of Greater Equatoria. All of you in diaspora and inside the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan, all of you rise and take the lead in the defense of the motherland, which is the defense of your comprehensive rights and freedoms. No one shall do this for all of you in the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan. This is a just cause. Do not listen to the accusations that you are warmongers. You are the only peace and love mongers in the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan. You have endured excruciating hurts, agonies, humiliations, deprivations, exclusions, processes of pauperization and diminutions from 2005 to 2014 for the sake of an elusive and frustrated unity of the peoples of the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan. The ongoing semblances of civil war in the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan have been triggered by the genocide committed in Juba during the month of December 2013 against the Nuer nation and people by the negligent and culpable government of the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan. The government of the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan has demonstrated beyond any reasonable doubt that it is capable with impunity to destroy in part or in whole any human group or tribes in the Federal Republic of South Sudan. Therefore, if the government of the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan can use our own public war assets bought by our own money to kill, murder, and slaughter our Nuer brothers, sisters, sons, daughters, grandmothers, and grandfathers in chilling cold blood, then this same government of the Federal Sovereign Republic of South Sudan can also do it to all of you. Therefore, before the murderous and blood-stained hands in the current government of the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan can find time to turn on you in Greater Equatoria, assisted by the hired mercenaries operating in the country, it is your natural right and duty to come together in unison with all our Nuer brothers and sisters and many other brothers and sisters in Upper Nile and Bahr al-Ghazal to stop these blood-stained hands in Juba from destroying the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan. You, the peoples of Greater Equatoria, must not and shall not commit another mistake of standing by while history is being rewritten in the country. You must not and shall not allow the history of our motherland to be rewritten in your absolute absence. If you allow this history to be rewritten in your absolute absence, you will be doing a grave disservice to all posterities of the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan. Therefore, we are not going to allow and shall not allow this rewriting of the history of our people without us being privy to the authorship and ownership of our collective history in the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan. You, the peoples of Greater Equatoria, have already written the historical template of South Sudan with your precious blood since 1947 through 1955 to date. Therefore, do not allow others to distort this history while you stand by unconcerned. If you do that, you shall be written off the history books in the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan. Do you want that to happen to you? The answer is a big no. Therefore, wake up and take action now. All of you, men, women, and youth of Greater Equatoria, wherever you are, you must contribute to the processes of constituting an interim federal government in Juba. All of you, sons and daughters of Equatoria, in the SPLA, this tribal army, all of you, desert your positions and join the opposition. Don't fight for Salva Kiir. This is a hateful government. Leave the army with your weapons. Join the opposition to fight for a liberated, equal, human rights, saturated South Sudan. All of you must make sure that all blood-stained hands and their accomplices, whether by intent or negligence, must not participate in the next government of South Sudan, which shall be an interim government. Therefore, in order to be able to be part and parcel of the next interim government in the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan, you must all make your presence felt. It is the culture in the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan that all the ruling groups are backed up by force of arms. Do we need arms in Equatoria? The answer is a big yes. Why do we need these arms in Equatoria? We need these arms in Equatoria to protect the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan from those others who have already privatized our public sovereign war assets in order to murder and slaughter the rest of us. Is this an incitement to violence at law? No, this is not an incitement to violence at law. This is called sovereign and national self-defense. The government in Juba is no longer the sovereign that we can continue to obey. We are withdrawing our hitherto surrendered sovereignties. This was a privilege which the government in Juba has abused and misused. Therefore, we are withdrawing these collective sovereignties. The government in Juba is now murdering us, and therefore, we have the right to defend ourselves. The government in Juba is using the force of firearms to plunder our national economic and financial assets. And therefore, we have the legal right to protect our collective public assets from being looted by individuals and groups by all means, including the use of force. You, the peoples of Greater Equatoria, cannot carry on existing in the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan as comprehensive underdogs. You have to consciously from now onwards, begin the process of molding a new South Sudan. This new South Sudan must be free from tribalism, nepotism, and all various instances of discrimination. It is time you told those others who think that they are born to rule that their assumptions are unfounded and fundamentally vacuous. You, the peoples of Greater Equatoria, must recover your stolen lands and other property. There are others in the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan who have stolen villages and other parcels of land. These people argue that if we in Greater Equatoria want back our villages and these parcels of land, we must provide buckets of human blood. This is being told our people in Greater Equatoria day and night. Our people are bluntly told that these villages and parcels of land were liberated from the Jalabas. Therefore, these settlers and grabbers of the said villages and land want buckets of human blood in exchange for our ancestral land. Fair enough, buckets of human blood they will get, but it will be their own human blood that we shall fill these empty buckets with, and then give them to their surviving relatives. You, the people of Greater Equatoria, you must put a stop to the kind of governance that has been started in South Sudan from 2005 to date. This is the time that you must all act together. If you fail to heed to my cries and many other cries for action, you will be committing a historical fatal mistake from which you will never recover. Our reasonableness has been grossly mistaken for cowardice. We are no cowards. History has recorded that we are not cowards. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for some people to come from Upper Nile or from Bahr al-Ghazal to hand you your rights and freedoms in golden plates? You have to claw back your stolen rights and freedoms now. And you have to arm yourselves to protect your future rights and freedoms. We shall all put down our arms when we have reformed the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan. Until that happens, it is time you took up arms to defend the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan and yourselves from the murderous looting and negligent government in Juba. Meanwhile, you work towards the formation of interim federal government in the Sovereign Republic of South Sudan. I repeat again, all of you, our young men in the SPLA, and who are being pushed to go and die in protection of Salva Kiir, Kwalmanyang, and others, do not go. I appeal to you all in the SPLM and SPLA, you people of Greater Equatoria, don't allow our young men to be murdered by a government that does not care about them. These young men were being refused to join the army when Salva Kiir was safe. Now that he's feeling the danger of being ousted, he's asking you, the people of Greater Equatoria, to send your beloved sons to die in protecting him while his own relatives and others from his own tribe are hibernating somewhere so that they can come back and continue to rule you and abuse you and call you names because they think that you are cowards. Do not go to any front line. Go into the bushes of Greater Equatoria. Go and join your brothers in the bushes of Greater Equatoria, and then come back to liberate the land so that you can establish a genuine, loving, caring, inclusive South Sudan. Thank you very much. See you later.